students, I know you guys are super sad that we aren't meeting face to face today, but I have prepared a presentation for you guys because I know that those college deadlines are coming up, those resumes, those cover letters. So it's very important that you don't miss your college deadline, especially for you seniors that are heading off to college. So without further ado, we're going to get into my PowerPoint presentation. So the first thing we're going to start off with is your letter of recommendation. A lot of you know what letter of recommendations are. I know that we talked about those in class. That is basically somebody speaking on your behalf. So again, we're going to discuss what those are. I'm going to put a little short clip up so you can know who is able to write your letter of recommendations. I know that since school is out, a lot of people were counting on their counselors, their teachers, their supervisors, but now you have to kind of improvise a little bit, maybe a family friend, your teacher, if you can email them and they can email it back over to you. That will be great for a lot of you. Or if you already got your letter of recommendations, you are set to go for college. By now, you should have already had at least 2 letter of recommendations, at least 2, especially for seniors. April is coming up. Those deadlines are right around the corner, so you should have at least 2. If you don't have at least 2, you need to go ahead and work on those. What is a personal statement? A written description of one's achievement, interests, etc., included as a part of an application for a job to an educational program. If you take a minute and look at the attached image, you'll see the do's and don'ts when writing a personal statement. Make sure you guys pay attention to the do's and don'ts. You don't want to write your personal statement and you have one of those don'ts, and it automatically disqualifies you from even getting into that college. You can also write a letter of interest. In my opinion, your letter of interest and your personal statement are very similar. They're the same. I don't think that you need both, but your letter of interest is basically explaining what interests you. Why are you interested in this college? What can you bring to this college? What do you hope to gain from attending this college after 4 years? And this is also a great time that you can add maybe some fun facts about yourself. Hey, I'm the 5th generation attending this college. My grandparents were married. You know, they attended college and they ended up getting married after college. Just a time for you to add maybe that funky fact. If you're the first one in your family to go to college and this college is something that you dreamed of and you think that this is a correct college, a perfect college for you, this is the time to add that in your letter of interest. I know many of you know what a resume is. A resume is what's going to sell you on paper. To get a job, an internship, even when applying to college, they want to see your resume. They want to see what you have to offer. What have you done in the past? Maybe some hobbies, some interests, some certifications, your background. Where did you work? I know when we spoke in class, a lot of students had after-school jobs. So did you work at McDonald's? Did you work at Kroger? Where did you work during the time of school? So we're going to basically go through this resume outline really quick, okay? Summary. A summary is basically describing who you are as a person, what skill sets you have, what type of job or school you may be interested in, what do you have to bring to the table. A summary of who you are as a person. Your education, of course, many of you are in high school. Make sure you put what school you're in. If you have any certificates you may want to add that highlights who you are as a person. Maybe some hobbies and interests. Get creative. What sports did you play in high school? Maybe some cool hobbies that stuck out. Maybe if you played on the chess team, basketball, football, that is a section that you're going to add your hobbies and interests in. Personal skills. What is something you're really, really good at? Can you edit really good? Are you a good communicator? What is something that you're really, really good at that you want to highlight on your resume? That is where you're going to put it on your professional skills. Last but not least, a cover letter. I'm sure many of you may know what a cover letter is. For those that don't, of course, I've included a description for you guys. However, when you're applying to a job, internship, you need that cover letter. When you send in that resume, that cover letter should be attached. So a cover letter is basically highlighting why you're interested in this position, what you can bring to this position, and maybe some skill sets that you have. So of course, all this is a lot of the things that we already talked about: your letter of interest, your personal statement, your cover letter, your resume. So if you need help with any of those, make sure you guys don't hesitate to reach out to me. If you have any questions about what we talked about, if you're like, hey, Miss April, I don't know the deadline for this college, I don't know if this will work, make sure you guys email me. Email me. My email is aback_April@yahoo.com. Of course, I'll place it at the bottom of this video for you guys to go ahead and shoot me an email. I typically respond within hours. I always have my phone on me. So if you guys are looking for feedback on your resume, cover letter, personal statement, anything that you may need help with, make sure you guys email me. Seniors, go ahead and get this knocked out. These deadlines are slowly approaching and I don't want you to miss out on college because this is something huge. Again, stay safe. I know our trip was canceled. I'm sorry, that was out of our control. But we look forward to hopefully seeing you guys again soon. If not, look forward to seeing you guys next year. And if you have questions, send me an email. All right, guys, have a great night.